Face Off for Heroes is an event created nearly 5 years ago to honor the sacrifices of our teammates and their families, celebrating their bravery and providing a meaningful way to remember them. Since our first event, I'm always struck when flying over Manhattan and descending into Boston Logan Airport. As I look out the window on the left, I can see the World Trade Center memorials, 2 large reflecting pools set within the footprints of the Twin Towers. They marked the departure point for nearly 3,000 Americans on September 11th. But for many of us who served, they mark a departure point for our teammates and our families, and what was to come in the years ahead. Many of us deployed 10 to 15 times before retirement, years away from our families. Since then, we have lost nearly 50 SEALs, created hundreds of Gold Star families, those who have lost a dad, a son, a husband to war and conflict. It's a sobering reminder, but one that fills me with absolute pride to have been a small part of this time in history. This is the story of 3 of those families and their journey with hockey and Face Off for Heroes.
Thank you, each and every one of you, for making this happen. Each and every one of you showed up to play with these guys. It's a big night for them. It's a big night for all of us. Thank you very much. You guys have a great day.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's meet Warrior for Life All-Stars.
As athletes, I think a lot of people in public look up to athletes. For me, I look up to these guys and what they do professionally and for our countries.
I mean, hockey for me is it's mental and physical therapy. Once you hit the ice, everything else goes away, right? For a lot of these guys, it's the same thing, and for playing for this team, it's awesome. It's a great fundraiser for the families.
It's the 4th time we've brought up a group of Navy SEALs from Virginia Beach and Coronado to take on the Bruins alumni. Each year it grows bigger and bigger, and the awareness that we're raising for the Warrior for Life and the military down in Virginia Beach and in Coronado, and the impact we're having on their lives by just making people aware that there's something special going on there and hockey's a part of it is very important to us.
What makes this weekend so special for us is the camaraderie, the familiarity that we have with the Boston Bruins players and they have with our operators. And then most importantly, I think the thing that layers this one in the most is the Gold Star families, that we're really here to honor them and to remember them. Mike Ernst, we lost in a parachute accident about 2 years ago, and we bring his 2 kids up. And they are just so much enjoy the game of hockey, and Megan enjoys hockey as well. And she has a tied-in relationship with the Stanley Cup champions in 2011. So she's up here, and then Megan Bourgeois as well is here. And we lost Brian 3 years ago to the day. And she's up here with 2 of her kids, and they are just having an incredible time. And it's great to see all of them come together in the box and kind of enjoy the moment, be able to hug each other and do what we do.
My husband Brian was killed 3 years ago today. I texted our kids this morning and said that it's hard not to relive every moment that we endured on this day 3 years ago, but that I felt like we'd made him proud and that they'd made me proud. How amazing to get to spend it here with Warrior for Life.
Well, that's Brian. This was August 2nd, 2021. He passed away in December. But yeah, it was special. And then obviously to hear that he had passed was tough.
This weekend is, for me and my kids, something super special. I think when we lost Mike, I lost the feeling of being special. And so when we get to come to events like this, it just makes us feel special and that people see us.
When Ryan Crowley asked us if they could name this game up here in memory of Nate, we were thrilled. Nate was like most of the guys. He didn't like to talk about himself. He would let his record stand. He tried to be a quiet professional. So his legacy, I'll have to speak for him.
The Warrior for Life guys definitely do a lot for these families. These games are in their name, and that money goes back to help guys. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I'm happy I've had that opportunity a few times. You watch these guys on TV as a kid, now you're playing with them. It's pretty amazing.
What's different this year is we've brought back 14 members of the 2011 Stanley Cup Championship team to have a mini reunion weekend. Kevin Miller, who was the driving force to bringing these guys back, reached out to 14, and they all said yes.
The fans here want to see you as they remember you, and let's show them what we got out there, because they're going to come out fired up. So let's go out and have a good time. Let's show these people a good game. Yeah, let's go.
Anything that we can do, I think, to support. I think we understand, that kind of brotherhood and that camaraderie, obviously at a much, lesser degree of importance in hockey, but nevertheless, I think that bond is the same in that community, and you want to take care of each other, right? You want to take care of the community and all the way through to the family members.
We are a great story in this, but really, I love to see the Bruins as players come back and hang out with each other. I get to see it in the locker room, and I think they have some of the same feelings that we do.
Charlie wants to know if you guys want full contact with us.
No.
Yeah. The hockey community here in Boston does so much for the city of Boston and for the children's hospitals, and it's amazing what the Bruins do. And for my guys who are getting ready to go on their next deployment, and I have 11 of them here today, this is a moment for them as a family to gather and to think about what it means to serve this country, this community, Boston, and really understand who we are. It really bounces back, and they can feel it when I explain it to them that way.
We should have a lot of fun, guys. Let's make it work for these fans out here. This is the biggest crowd they've ever seen at the Warrior. It's overpacked. Let's have a good game, guys. Here we go. Right? All right. Good to see you.
I've got to give credit to the Boston Bruins, the NHL, the Bruins Alumni, the Boston Bruins Foundation for all just saying, what can I do? How can I help you? How can we make this event the biggest ever?
Next year, this game will be played at the Garden at 2, and the Bruins will play over here at 7. That's how big this game is getting. Hats off to the Bruins Alumni and Warrior for Life Fund. It's simply amazing what's going on.
My husband gave this to me after his first deployment. We were just dating, and it grounds me, it makes me feel better. I keep it in my purse at all times, and it's just a reminder. I think the thing that I want to be his legacy is how kind he was and how he treated other people.
He coached every team he could. He always wanted to help. He was always looking for ways. And that wasn't even the military. I mean, he loved what he did in the Navy.
To be able to hold tight some of the Gold Star families and remind them, tell stories about their families is important. So I think we all do it for the passion.
It's really special for me to know that the Gold Star families and the Naval Special Warfare warriors that are coming out to play this game and share this experience appreciate it. Because I've said this many times, this community won't ask for anything. We appreciate them, and the hockey community appreciates what they do. We wouldn't be able to do what we're doing today without them fighting the battles that we can't fight.
Oh, slow living can be life-giving, although we might disagree.
My hope is that people recognize the sacrifice that they made and that their families make. Just remembering, it's great for our kids to see, and his parents and his siblings. I think that's really special.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do for me, my country, our country, just protecting and serving, sacrifice. They're constant professionals. They're just great people to be around.
We're looking to grow this organization and help more people throughout the country who have served us at the highest levels for many years.
I'm Kevin Miller, former defenseman for the Boston Bruins. Transitioning from professional hockey, I've discovered a new and meaningful mission, supporting our servicemen and their families through the Warrior for Life Fund. Our goal is to ensure that the bonds of service are never broken and that we improve the mental and physical health of our active duty veterans and Gold Star families. Whether large or small, your donations can make a tremendous impact. Visit warriorforlifefund.org to help us support those who have sacrificed so much for our freedom. Thanks for watching.